All right, Fabrice, we're back at home closing this two-game homestand tomorrow on Saturday. How's your team been navigating preparations for that match against Bay FC?
Yeah, overall good. Extra day to rest and train, so that's been all positive. Yeah, we're feeling good about the game. Obviously, 4 o'clock kickoff, so sure that'll be in our favor. But good Bay team, definitely have to be organized in a lot of different areas. But we also feel confident in terms of what we can do when we have the ball.
Thank you for that. Dustin, go ahead.
Hey Fabrice,
Hey, how you doing?
good. Uh, Against Bay tomorrow, two teams that have struggled to score. Does the mentality change when you go into a game like that? You know, knowing one goal on either side, defending or on offense can change the game.
Yeah, I think if you look at prior to last game, we've had a really good, I would say, spell of just defensive mentality and organization. Like even in the loss to Louisville, we still were dominant a lot of part of the game. So um, I think we kind of went away from that. So I think it's really important to make sure our lines are compact, structured, and then picking those moments to whether it's high pressing, press in certain situations. So yeah, that'll be key. I think the defensive piece, and we've always said we're more than good enough to score at least one goal a game. So I think that has to be our MO. Continue moving forward.
And after the game, 80 of your players going on international duty. What does that mean for the club? You know, having all those players on the international stage like that.
I think it's great. I think it's great for them. Hopefully, they feel excited and refreshed to go. I think for the other players, it'll be good for them to kind of reset a little bit, reset their bodies and stuff. But yeah, I think for both sets of groups, it's good. But we're excited for those guys.
And I know there's still about a month till the transfer window, but looking ahead, has the club started to look ahead? Have you guys started to kind of pinpoint some areas that you may look for the summer window for reinforcements?
Yeah, those are always internal discussions. I had one a couple days ago. So yeah, we've got some yeah good ideas in terms of potential reinforcements. But right now, we're also very pleased kind of with our group and getting our group kind of up to speed.
Thanks, Fabrice.
Yeah, thank you.
Victor, go ahead.
Hey, Coach. Victor Araiza here with the Portes Nation. How have you seen your team respond this week in training after that loss to Portland?
Overall, good. Had a lot of discussions. We talked about what potential solutions were for that game. So we're all on the same page, like, hey, what needs to be done? So yeah, it's been a real, I think, a very, I don't know if the word is humbling, but very like inward perspective, right? Just like looking within, like, hey, instead of looking outward, what's within? What can we change within to continue moving forward?
Do you? I'm sure you add to that. Portland being one of the top teams in the region, currently playing or were playing for the CONCACAF Women's Champions Cup. Is that sort of some of the things you add to the positive as far as what you take out of that defeat? That the result came against a opponent team that was further along in their objectives, at least.
Yeah, but still disappointed with how we performed. So yeah, like I definitely see what you're saying, but we all know in this league anyone can beat anyone on any given day, and so we don't see ourselves. If you look at a lot of the games outside of Portland that we've lost, sometimes we come away like, what happened today? So none of it has been. Yeah, so we always feel anytime we step on the field, like we have a chance and belief that we can beat anyone. So that doesn't change. So yeah, I think for us, if you lose, you got something to learn. So yeah, we're still moving forward.
Goalkeeping situation. Any updates you have on how you see that coming along?
Yeah, still a competitive group. We're just going week by week. So we're just going week by week. We'll see kind of what the decision is for tomorrow. But yeah, as I said, with every position, it's competitive. So we just kind of want to see how things play out.
To reiterate, the change came from Campbell. You just wanted to see Abby Smith, see how she would fare.
I think it was a mixture of things. Again, we felt Abby has been training well and has tremendous value, just like Jane has tremendous value. And we felt, she had one win, one loss. So yeah, we'll see kind of where things are at. So
would you be able to share any positives from what you've seen from Abby Smith? What you've liked so far from the two past games?
Yeah, I mean, I think both keepers are really good, 100%. I think Abby also, I think, came up with a couple big saves against Seattle and was defensively sound. I think, and we all agreed. I thought defensively we were a little bit off against Portland. I don't think that's necessarily a goalkeeping situation. I think it was just okay. Well, we need to make sure we go and get pressure on the ball, not allowing easy shots to happen and those types of things. But yeah, we've been pleased with her for sure.
And then you mentioned, you think this team is good enough to get at least one goal. Just how do you assess the crop of forwards, how they're progressing along, and who do you think might be the one that might be able to get on the scoreboard?
I think it's still, I mean, obviously Maggie has 3 goals, right? I think, uh, yeah, I think also with how we play, there's a lot of what I call nonverbal communication. So understanding where you need to be at the right time when so-and-so has the ball versus pressure, not pressure. If you look at sometimes how chances are created, especially with, some of the teams we've scouted, it's oftentimes like long first ball, win the second, and then playing behind, and then they go. And so obviously um, that's not necessarily our style. So I think it requires a lot more pieces to be on the same page for that to happen. And you're also taking a new team. Almost half the team was all pretty much new. So there's a lot of just chemistry and nonverbal communication that needs to continue to develop. So I think it's still fair game, and we'll see kind of who rises to the top. But yeah,
Thanks, Coach.
thank you.
All right, guys, thanks for jumping on. We'll have this and additional items available later today.